Hello, I'm Artifactsofmars, and I'm here in the same park I was 1 year ago when I was harassed by the fuzz. They're wondering if I was drunk. These are fascists. They want everybody to be exactly the same. Of course, we're not. I'm not here to talk about that, however. We're going to take some readings. I have my tech toys with me. One tech toy never arrived. When I send an email complaining, it gets bounced, and they send me advertising. That's Home Depot, so I'm not thinking they're going to get my business again. They don't get it to me. Alright, first thing I want to do is address Christians. As concerning this UFO stuff being released, I'm not 100% on board with this. What I mean by that is I'm not so sure what the intention here is, whether they're actually going to let us know what's been going on or not. People have such an incredible way of hiding things. It's unreal. You're going to hear some rumbling in machines in the background, cars. There's a little plastic car moving through right now and making some noise. In fact, a number of plastic cars. So, these things start getting released, this information, what some Christians are doing. Really took me by surprise. Christians are, some of them, not all of them, are saying, well, this can't be on another planet. There's no other life in the universe other than Earth life. And blah, blah, blah. We've heard that before. So they made up a little fantasy that I really can't deal with. But I'm going to explain where they're going wrong. The fantasy is, now they're saying that these are beings from another dimension. They're demons from another dimension. And that's like swallow. Yeah, it's always thought these demons were these creatures that we couldn't touch. We have no way of dealing with them, so on and so forth. Well, not exactly. I'm running into the hypothetical stuff here, folks. If Christians are saying these are from another dimension, then they're going to run into some serious problems with any serious thinkers. Now, this is a medieval philosophy. The Earth is the center of the universe. There's nothing else that matters other than the Earth, and blah, blah, blah. This is medieval thinking right from the start. And I don't like that one damn bit. But here's the overriding issue here. You're going to, let's say, like I said, this is going to be hypothetical. If you're going to tell me that these are demons from another dimension, then you're going to have serious problems. I guarantee you we have scientists working right now on other dimensional things and, working on going to other dimensions. Let's say these Christians are right, they're from another dimension. Instead of being from another planet, which some of us think they are. I'm somewhat ambivalent, but let's say they're from another dimension. It stands to reason that at some point we'll at least be able to view other dimensions, if not move into them physically. then you run into all sorts of problems. Like, these are supposed to be magical beings. Demons, angels, God. They're supposed to be magical beings. Now, watch out, we have Christians saying they're from another dimension. And with our technology, eventually, we're going to be able to reach those dimensions, assuming they exist. That's out of my league. I don't know if they do or not. But what it would mean is we might be able to go there physically. And we're taught that you can't go there until after death. Physical death, that is. So, you got a serious problem there if you're going to say that these are demons from another dimension. And it's only going to get worse from there. Let me set up a hypothetical here. First of all, if these are beings from another dimension, there must be, there's no getting around it, there must be a place for them to live. Probably planets like we have in this dimension. Maybe a duplicate of Earth, maybe something else. Right? That all adds up as far as I'm concerned. So if that's the case, then what you're saying is there's no other life in this universe, but there's life in another universe. Like I said, we may be able to travel there, or at least peek in that. Neither of which we're really supposed to be able to do with our technology. So by saying that these are beings from another dimension, these are demons and they're from another dimension, you're opening up a whole new can of worms. And Christians are leaving themselves open to ridicule. I'm somewhat of an agnostic. I tend to be scared of what I call extremism. But I think that's the basic thing right here is you're opening up, if you say that these are demons and they live in another dimension, then you're saying eventually we may be able to cross over into their dimension. Look at it from the other perspective. Let's say you have a tribe, maybe 1800s level technology, and we fly in from our dimension into theirs, and they see us and, oh, there's a demon up there. You know, or whatever year that they would be living in. Comparatively, they would say, oh, there's a demon up there, and it's up in the sky. You see what I'm getting at here? Goes around, comes around. See, back in the Middle Ages, if they saw a comet or maybe an asteroid came close to Earth or the moon turned red, they thought they were symbols from God or the devil or whatever. You know, a comet was of the devil. And it just wasn't so. And basically Christians, I would just hold tight right now, but I think you're going to wind up having eventually to have a little talk with, you're going to wind up eventually having to reconcile yourselves with this. If we have full disclosure, if we have open contact with alien beings. I personally don't have a good feeling about this. I'm not thinking it's going to go the way I'd like it to. But we'll see. Anyway, that's it for this video. Feel free to believe in Jesus and redemption and all that. I don't have a problem with any of that. If you're talking about other dimensions and that humans being from another dimension, you're opening up a can of worms. A very big can of worms. I'm Artifacts of Mars. Thank you for your attention.